Hello everyone and welcome to J-Hook Crochet and More. Today on my channel I'm going to unpack and review everything that's in this bag that I got from Hobbii. I paid for everything what is in this bag with my own money. This video is not affiliated with Hobbii in any way, but if you're not familiar with Hobbii, I will put a link to their website in the description box below, and you should go on their website and check it out because it's absolutely one of my most favorite websites to buy yarn and yarn related items of. Hobbii ship, I'm not sure if they ship worldwide, but they do ship to a lot of different countries and different continents. And what I like about their shipment is the shipment costs. They save a lot of money on shipment costs. Their shipment costs are a joke compared to other websites who ship worldwide. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the way they save costs on shipment is by shipping in bags and not in carton boxes. I like that. I mean, as long as it saves me the money on the shipment, that's good. So I ordered a very large amount of yarn, and it is all sock yarn, as it's winter, fall, winter time, winter is coming, and in my house that means a lot of sock knitting and crocheting. So I'm going to unpack this and show you all the yarn that I got and try to give a short review of each kind as I open it and go along. So I got my bag open and there's so much yarn in there. Let me get the first kind of yarn that I wanted to show you. So this is, I think that's all of it. That's the first kind that I wanted to show you. It is called Happy Feet. Very appropriate for sock yarn. So the Happy Feet is, well, as I've said, a sock yarn, which is, can you see that? It's 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. It is very soft. It feels very, very nice. I really like the feel of that. 50 grams per ball, 210 meters, excuse me. Needle size, recommended needle size is 2.5 to 3 millimeters. And it's designed in Scandinavia, made with love in Asia. I like that. That's nice that they write that. Machine washable, 40 degrees. And I got 3 different colors. It is about a lightweight 3 from the feel of it. It does not say on the label, but it is a lightweight 3. And I think you can get a pair of socks out of each one of the balls. I mean, from the amount of yarn that's here, from my personal experience, you need 1 ball for a pair of socks. They feel amazing. They are so, so soft. This would be so great for the fall time now. So I got 3 different colors. This one is color 121. It has like dark and light purple and a bit of fuchsia in there. Very nice. The second color that I got is sort of, I'm not sure if the colors are coming up right on the camera, but this is sort of like dark and light blues with some gray and light purple. And this is color number 111. 111. And then I have the third one, which is also purples, but more darker purples and darker blues without the gray. And this is color number 113. So I have 111, which is this one, then 113, which is that one, and 121, which is this one. They have a lot of colors though. I mean, I know I got all of them in the purple-ish shades because I had a specific person in mind who I want to make the socks for. And so I got colors that I think that person would like. But they have a lot of colors on the website. I will put links in the description box below the video to each product that I'm showing so that you can go on and see the different colors that they have. And you should definitely check it out because the variety of colors is very, very big. They have a lot of colors to choose from. So about this yarn, it is very, very soft, 50 grams per ball. As I've said, I'm pretty sure one ball is enough for one pair of socks, depending of course on what kind of socks are you knitting or crocheting. If you're making them knee high, then you might want to get 2 balls of each to make a pair. So this is Happy Feet. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Happy Feet print version. They also have these in solid, the same yarn exactly, but in solid colors if you prefer that. Okay, let's check out the next kind that I have. So the next kind is also Happy Feet, but this one is the Happy Feet extra large. It's more of a medium weight 4 yarn. So that's why it's called extra large. And as you can see, it also comes variegated and in solids. So you have both versions. Once again, links are in the description box below. These are also 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. It's the same as these ones, but just a different weight. The colors are amazing. They are so soft. This will be so nice on the feet. So these are 50 grams ball, and here are 106 meters per ball. So in order to get a pair of socks from this kind, you will need 2 balls. I mean, with the length that you have here, you will most definitely need 2 balls to make a pair. And recommended needles are 3.5 millimeters. And it says again, designed in Scandinavia, made with love in Asia, machine washable by 30 degrees, and it is not compatible with a dryer, so do not put it in your dryer. It does have wool in there. It does say superwash wool, so don't use a dryer. Once again, very soft, very nice. I got 2 of the variegated. The color is color number 616. It's this yellow, orange, red, pink color. I think that the camera is showing it quite well when I look at my screen right now. It's coming off very true color. Beautiful color. And well, I also got myself one of the solid ones. I only got one because I already have one in my stash, so I just got one more so I can make a pair. I got one of these in one of my yarn swap boxes from Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. That was very, very nice of you. Now I got the second one so I can make myself a pair of these. And if you want to join my yarn swap group, a link to that will be in the description box below. So that's the Happy Feet print and extra large. They come also in solids, as I've said, both versions of these. Very nice socky. So next up I have here, let's see, 1, 2, I know I have more of those, 3 and 4. Yeah. 4 of the Tivoli yarn. This is a 100% acrylic yarn. It is a medium weight 4, but I think it's like a light medium weight. I don't know how to, it's between a 3 and a 4, I would say. When you feel it, yeah. It's somewhere, it's when you put it against the 4 weight Happy Feet extra large, it kind of looks like it might be a little thinner than that one, but it's definitely thicker than the regular Happy Feet. So it's somewhere between a 3 and a 4. Tivoli 100% acrylic yarn, and they are also 50-gram balls, and there is a 175 meters per ball. So definitely more than this. It might be more of a 3 weight than a 4 weight then, because the yardage on those is closer to what's on here. Well, as I've said, the Happy Feet, the regular Happy Feet has 210 meters in there, and the extra large has 106, and then the Tivoli has 175. So yarn weight would be somewhere in the middle between them. It's a recommended 4 millimeter needle or 4 to 5 millimeter hook. This is nice because here on this label actually has the differential between needles and hooks. It's machine washable by 30 degrees, and you can also put it in the dryer. That's good because it's 100% acrylic, so safe, dryer safe. Very nice. I got 2 colors. This one is color number 11. It's sort of like white with blue stripes. It looks like every once in a while there's like a solid stripe of color. So here would be orange solid stripe, and here would be a blue, and then I think it's a dark purple, and it looks like there's also some yellow in there and some reds. It's kind of white with all kinds of dark version colors going all through it. And then this color is number 10, color number 10, and it's white with more radiant light colors. So here are like light green and like a very radiant pink and yellow and some blues. And this they do make a pattern as you knit with them or as you crochet with them. As I've said, every once in a while you will have like a solid stripe, and then this kind of pattern makes those little dots in between the stripes. If you know that that pattern, you can go on the website and look. They do have pictures of finished projects, so you can get a feel of what kind of pattern it makes. So I bought this to make socks, as I've said, but they are 100% acrylic. They are very, very soft, very, very nice to the touch, and I would say they can also make very nice baby items. It's kind of feels a little bit like baby yarn. You can make good baby sweaters out of this, maybe a baby hat. Don't know if I would make a blanket out of something like this, but definitely sweaters and hats and socks. You know, I got them to make socks. Very good yarn. Feels very, very, very soft. It is soft. It's not as soft as the Happy Feet. The Happy Feet has more of a the Happy Feet has more of a sock feel to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's the wool. I mean, it's not itchy or anything, but it's more solid, I would say, when you feel it. And then the Tivoli feels more like like something you would make an actual garment out of, like a sweater or a scarf or a hat. And well, if you make this kind of items, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. It's the feel of the yarn that's more. This would be nicer to wear on your body, and this would be nicer to wear on your feet. Okay, so next kind of yarn. I got myself some of these. These are called Bumbo. It might be, this is the Bumbo Joy. It might be a bit confusing. You might think that it means that it's a bamboo yarn, but it's not. It's 100% premium acrylic yarn, and those are 50-gram balls, 175 meter per ball, and they are like they are more like a sport weight too. They are very, very thin, and the color that I got is color number 501, and those are browns, different kinds of browns, from light brown to dark brown, and it does make stripes. You can see it when you look at the yarn. When you will knit or crochet socks with it, you will have stripes of the different colors, the different shades of this brown. So once again, I got these as a second batch. I got 2 of these in my swap box that I got from Cheryl. Again, thank you, Cheryl. And so I got myself 2 more because I liked them that much. They make really good socks. And the socks that you get out of them, it's not as soft as the wool or the acrylic, the regular acrylic yarn. It's more, I think it's the way it's spun. Maybe you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it. This is more like would make a better sock for to actually walk around with, like not just wear around the house. It's a breathing material. You know, if you wear it inside a shoe, your leg won't sweat as much. So that's that. Machine washable by 40 degrees. It does not say anything about a dryer, but the batch that I made of the other ones that I had, I did put in a dryer and it did not destroy it. So I think this material can withstand that. So I think that Bumbo is the name of the brand, because it does say here there's a website, Bumbo.dk, that's Denmark, I believe. So do not confuse yourself. This is not bamboo yarn. It is 100% premium acrylic yarn. So very soft, very lightweight, so sport weight yarn. Great for socks that you actually wear inside of your winter shoes. You know, I think that if you have like big winter shoes that has fur in them or something like that, you know, that makes your feet very warm, and there is the possibility of your feet sweating in there. So this kind of yarn would be very good for socks to wear inside this kind of shoes, because it does keep your legs warm, but it's breathable material. It's breathing material. Okay, so next up, this is, sorry, my camera moved there. So next up is Fuga yarn. These were, I got them, they were on sale on the Hobbii website. I'm not sure if they are clearing them out. I did see this morning when I looked, that they are still on sale, but they only have 4 or 5 colors left. and I'm not sure if they are completely clearing them out, but if they are, go be quick, get them quickly. Maybe they are just restocking. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to say this just in case, so nobody later goes on the website and says, oh, I couldn't find them anymore. These are the colors that I got, and they this moment today, this morning when I looked, these specific colors were no longer available on the website. But they do have a lot of other, well, not a lot, but they do have a few other colors. So this is Fuga. Not sure, I'm pretty sure that this yarn is not meant to be sock yarn, but I got it together with my sock batch because I wanted to make some some socks to wear as house slippers, like more slippers and not exactly socks. I got this yarn. It's 50% wool and 50% acrylic. It's 4-weight yarn. There are 50 grams per ball, about 121 meters. It does say the recommended, sorry, does it say recommended needle size? Yeah, okay, here. So the recommended needle size is 4 to 4.5 millimeters, and the recommended hook size is 4.5 to 5 millimeters. And oh, that's nice. It does say if you want to make a medium size sweater out of this yarn or a female medium size, you will need about 550 grams of this yarn. And if you would like to make a child sweater out of this, it does say size 116 to 122. That's European size. It's about 5 to 6 years old. Then you will need about 250 grams of this yarn. I like that it states that on the label. It's very useful when you plan your project. Machine washable by 40 degrees. Do not use fabric softener. Oh, look at that. Do not use fabric softener with this yarn. Very good that they write that on the label. This yarn, Fuga, is made by a company called Jabo. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's a Swedish company. You can see the flag here. And their website is on here. It does say that when you go on the website, you will have free patterns as well. So I'm going to put a link to that website in the description box below, just in case you can't read that off the screen. I got myself 2 colors. One is this kind of tweed blue, and this is color number 60154, and this variegated in white, purple, white, pink. There are stripes, dots. It goes from different between the colors in different ways. It's very nice, variegated. So this is color number 60179. Both of them very soft. Would make a great sweater. So it is nice that they say how many of these you will need to make a sweater, because this yarn would be very good for a sweater. When you feel it, the feel of it feels a lot like the Happy Feet extra large, although it is a bit chunkier than the Happy Feet extra large. So it is a medium weight 4 yarn, but it's funny how yarn weights sometimes are, but it is a bit thicker than this medium weight 4, these two. So you know, it's very important to to know that. It's a problem when you go on a website. A lot of times you cannot tell by the pictures. So this is a part of why I'm doing this this review, so that you know this yarn in the website would be the same category as this yarn, as the Happy Feet Extra Large, but it's actually not really the same, because this one is a little bit thicker than this one, even though both of them are categorized as the same weight. You can just look at the size of the yarn balls. I mean, see that? That's the Tivoli and the Happy Feet and the Fuga. You can definitely see that when you compare them, the Tivoli is a lot lighter than the Happy Feet would be, like the middle, and the Fuga is the thickest one of the three, even though all three of them are sort of the same category when you look on the website. So, Fuga, very nice yarn. I got these two thinking of slippers, and I'm not sure now if one ball of yarn will make a pair of slippers. I'm gonna try it out and see, and if not, then I might turn them into hats. Next one. So the next kind that I got, oh wait, that's the third Happy Feet from this color that I got. I got myself 3 because I wasn't sure how many you can get out of them and how long I want my socks to be, so this was hitting. Okay, so the next yarn that I want to show you, did I only get one of these? Wait, one of this, one of this. Yeah, guess I only got one of it. Okay, it's called Woolong. Now this is 63% acrylic, 30% bamboo, and 7% elastane. Elastane? Is that a name of a fabric? Or does that just mean elastic material? Well, anyway, Woolong. So this comes from a company called World of Yarn, or a series called World of Yarn. I'm not sure if that's a yarn company name or the series of the yarns, but the next few yarns that I'm going to show you after that one are also a part of this World of Yarn. Each of them has a name of a place. So Woolong, that is actually a name of a city, or is it a? I'm pretty sure it's the name of the city, or it might be a region. So very nice sock yarn. You can see already when you look at it, there has this like sock yarn look to it, with this pattern of stripes and dots. It's very typical European sock yarn, I would say. I mean, when you go here to the stores to get sock yarn, most of what you will see is things that look like that. The colors here are sort of going from purple, brown, red to white, black, blues. This is color number 10. There are a lot of colors on the website. I only got myself one because I wanted to try it out. It is yarn weight 1, super fine. Here, it says it here. Super fine yarn. 100 gram per ball, 356 meters. That's 389 yards. From all the yarn that I looked up until now, this is the first one that actually gives the yardage. Oh, and it actually does say 3.5 ounces. So 100 gram is 3.5 ounces. 356 meters is 389 yards. Okay. does say recommended needles 2 to 3 millimeters, recommended hook 3 millimeters. That's a US 2 to 3. I like that they mention all the measurements, European and US. It's very useful when you buy yarn. I'm not sure that this information was on the website, but it is on the yarn label. That's very important. So machine washable by 30 degrees. And since it's acrylic bamboo, I don't know, it does say that it's not compatible with dryer. I mean, it does say not to use it in the dryer. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen to it if you put it in the dryer. They recommend not to, so I probably won't. Woolong, very, very soft. This is the bamboo in there, makes it super, super soft. And I have also read that the bamboo wool has this antibacterial aspect to it. It has like it's like very healthy. So bamboo has a very special antibacterial qualities to it. That's what I've read, and so I wanted to try it and see what exactly does it mean. How does it feel on the body? How does it make your socks feel when you wear it? Inside shoes, outside shoes. So I got this, and I'm going to try it, and hopefully I will be able to give some kind of comment on it later on. Maybe I'll make a tutorial using this yarn. So just look it up later on. Yeah, very soft. I like the feel of this yarn. It will definitely make good socks, and it's very similar in the feel. It's very elastic. I mean, when I touch it, it has a very good stretch to it. So this yarn that I was showing you guys before, this one is a bit thicker than this one. This one is definitely a super fine weight, and this one is definitely more of a sport weight. But the feel of it is sort of the same. The biggest difference is that this one feels very elastic and stretchy, and this one does not. So, Woolong. Is that in China or Japan? I gotta look it up. Okay. Next up, from World of Yarn. This is a new yarn on the Hobbii website. It's called Jaipur. It's 100% acrylic yarn, and it does say it's a lightweight 3. It feels more like a medium weight 4. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 370 meters, 404 yards per ball. It's made in Turkey. Is the Woolong made in Turkey as well? Yeah. So perhaps is World of Yarn, I'm just giving here a thought. I gotta look it up. I think maybe World of Yarn is the yarn company based in Turkey. Okay, so recommended needle size 3.5 millimeter, recommended hook size 4 millimeter. That's a USG or 6. I got 2 colors. This is color number 4. It has shades of red and blue in it, and this is color number 5, and it has shades of blue and green and a bit of yellow in it. So this one is 100% acrylic. It's very, very soft. It's not itchy, doesn't have like loose strands. It's not very it's not woolly because it's acrylic. And if you compare it with the Fuga, then it is about the same. I mean, in the feel, in the weight of the yarn, in the thickness of it, it's very similar to this, only that the Jaipur comes in 100-gram balls and the Fuga comes in 50-gram balls. So you can see the difference. There's a lot more yarn in there. You can definitely make at least one pair of socks out of one ball. And this yarn, I would also say, will be good for shawls, hats. Might be nice for a sweater, but it does have a feel like, I mean, I would make baby items out of it. Maybe a child sweater, but definitely not baby. It's not as soft, and it does have a bit of a itchy element, well, scratchy element to it. It's a bit rough. I mean, it's soft, but it has a roughness to it that I would not make baby items out of it. I might make like a cardigan out of it, something that you wear on top of a shirt for a child. And for adult, it depends on your the sensitivity of your skin, but it will be okay for a scarf or a hat. Very nice yarn. Love the colors. It's a new yarn on the website, and it was on sale now when I got it. I'm not sure I would have gotten it for the original price because it was a bit pricey. But that can be because it's new. That can be a lot of reasons. But right now, when I bought it and it was on sale, it was about €3.50 if I'm not mistaken. And that is a reasonable price for this yarn. I mean, when I look at it, when I touch it, when I see how much yarn I got in one ball of yarn, that would be acceptable in my mind. Of course, prices are always individual. I mean, it's very subjective. One person thinks one thing is pricey, the other person thinks another amount is pricey. So I'm not gonna really comment on that. I'm just gonna say, me personally, for more than €3.50, I would not buy it. Okay, so the next one that I want to show you is also from World of Yarn, and this one is called Antarctica. It actually has little penguins on the on the label. So this one is sold as sock yarn. Once again, it has this very nice, very typical European pattern, sock pattern. It is 75% wool and 25% polyamide. And once again, it's from World of Yarn, made in Turkey. This is a super fine, also yarn weight 1, super fine, but I must compare it with the Woolong that also says number 1 super fine, and I think the Woolong, the Woolong is definitely finer. I mean, this is a very fine weight yarn, but the Antarctica is thicker than the Woolong, although both of them are marked as 1. It's something very important to know when you buy yarn online. Once again, one of the reasons I'm doing this video is to show you this. It is a very fine, very lightweight yarn, but even though it's categorized as a 1, it feels, in the feel of it and the thickness of it, closer to the regular Happy Feet than to the Woolong that's also categorized as a 1. Okay, it comes in balls of 100 grams and 100 grams, 420 meters per ball. That's 459 yards. Recommended needle size is 2 to 3 millimeters, and It does not have recommended hook size, only needles. Well, the other ones had a hook size as well, but I would say 3.5 millimeters. Yeah, between 3 and 3.5 millimeters hook size I would recommend by the feel of it. It's very soft, and it feels like something that you would definitely wanna wear as socks. And it is it does have this roughness to it, a little bit like the Jaipur. I mean, from the feel of the yarn, it is a little rough. It's not like it's not something I would make sweaters out of or cardigans out of. Maybe a cardigan if you wear it on top of a shirt. Yeah, maybe. I bought it to make socks, so when by the look of it and by the feel of it, definitely you can get a pair of socks out of one ball, and you might even have a bit of leftover, depending on how you knit, crochet, depending on what kind of socks you make. But definitely one pair out of one ball, no question. You might get more. If you get 2 balls of the same color, you might be able to make 2 or 3 pairs, not sure, depending on how you knit, how you crochet. But definitely one pair out of one ball, no question. And it feels really nice, although I mean, it's soft but rough feeling. I guess that is the wool in there. It feels, if you work with yarn, then you have an idea of what wool feels like. So you do take into consideration, this one is 75% wool. So this is color number 5, and this one is color number 10. And I have to look real quick at my invoice. It might have the names of the colors, because I do remember when I ordered this yarn, I really liked the color that it gave it, because the look of I liked the name that they gave the color, because it was, when I looked at it, it was really fitting to how the yarn actually looks. So let me just look it up real quick. Yeah, so Antarctica number 5, this one is called Glacier. And isn't that fitting? Don't you just see the glaciers in there with this kind of white, blue, and those shades of white inside the blue, and those stripes? I don't know, I found it to be very fitting. And then this color is called Lava. Yeah, and look at that. Can't you just see the volcanoes? Look at that, with the lava as it comes out, and it has all this like orange reddish colors to it, and then it gets hard and it becomes more of the black. I can really see the volcano in there and the glacier in there. So fitting. Let me see, when we talk about the names of the colors, I did not check this out, but it could be that the other ones have names as well. So yeah, the Jaipur from World of Yarn. So the Jaipur number 4, this is called City Palace. And the Jaipur number 5, this is called Royal Garden. I'm not sure about the names of these ones. These were better. Yeah, the Woolong. This one is called Asian Wonder. Once again, I like the color of the names they gave the colors of these two. I think that was the most successful name per color. I don't know. It's just some of the things I look at. Okay, so that's it. My bag is well, actually, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. These were hidden in the bottom of the bag. I somehow skipped them. They belong with the first ones that I showed. Those are Happy Feet print. They are the same as these ones. I got 2 of them because I wanted to make Christmas gifts for some children of a friend of mine, and they are kind of a, you know, circusy color. So these are Happy Feet, same as the first yarn that I showed on the video, and these are color 110. They have rainbow colors. They are purple and pink and yellow and green and light blue. Very child appropriate. I mean, and with the softness of this yarn, you could definitely also make something that's not socks out of it, like a scarf or a hat, or even a little sweater for a kid. Very nice yarn. Okay, so when you order from Hobbii, you always get some kind of gift with it. So this time I got a large eye needle, a yarn needle. Every time you get something else. So that's something I really like with ordering from them. And that's it. My bag is empty. There's only this very nice Hobbii candy in there. I love those. It's funny, someone asked on one of the Facebook groups that I'm on, someone asked if anyone knows what kind of candy Hobbii uses because they really like it. And you only get 1 or 2 per order when you order them, and someone wanted to know if they can buy them somewhere. So this is cherry flavored hard candy. I cannot tell you what company makes it or where to get exactly the same, but if you like them, that's what it is. I love it that they send you candy together with your yarn. Okay, so here, let me just move my camera. You can see that is my yarn haul from Hobbii, all sock yarn, and I'm going to make a lot of socks, presents for a lot of people, and also some things for myself out of this. And some of these will be also tutorials on my channel, so just watch out for these ones. And I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to share it. If you're not yet a subscriber of my channel, I invite you to subscribe, and you can leave me comments in the comment section below. I would love to hear if you used any of these yarns. What did you think about them? If you have questions about any of these yarns, something I did not say or did not refer to on my video, please leave a comment below. I read them all. Okay, so if you have questions for me, you can ask me here. You can ask me on my Facebook site. I will put a link to my Facebook page on the description box below, so you can also write me there. And you can also join my new Facebook group where you can show off things that you made out of patterns that I showed on my channel, or you can keep up to date. I always post all the new videos that come up. I post links to them down there, so in case YouTube forgot to notify you or anything like that, all you have to do is keep track on the Facebook group. So a link to that will also be in the description box below. So wow, the description box below must be already so full of links to all this yarn, links to my Facebook, links to my yarn swap group. You got a lot to look through now, so I'm gonna let you do that. And thank you all for watching. See you next time.